Hi friends, welcome in, welcome in. I hope everyone's doing so well today. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate it. Um, Sorry that this is like wildly last minute, and at a completely rogue time, as well. I could not decide if I wanted to stream or not today, or if I could stream today. It wasn't more so wanting, it was just if I could or not, was more the issue. So I do apologize that this is like random as shit. But we move. We're just gonna have some chill times together today, and hopefully it's good. Hopefully it's good. Thank you so much. Your Grace. Wow, that's fancy. That's fancy. That's so fancy. But yeah, thank you everyone for being here. And putting up with my flip floppy. I can't decide if I'm going to stream or not. I find it really hard to gauge with anxiety and panic if streaming is if I'm able to or not. With things like when I'm feeling my depression's flaring up or something, like I feel like I can gauge better that okay, it will help me and I will feel better afterwards and it will be good. But I think with anxiety, it's so wibbly wobbly sometimes. It's just so difficult for me to make the decision. And then I was like, you know what, fuck it. I can't just be sat here feeling kind of like at a bit of a loose end, I guess. And I was like, I wasn't going to be able to stream today because we were going to be going out. But my mum is feeling really, really, really crap today, so we're not going out. So plans changed, and I was like, oh, I can stream now. And then I was like, am I up to streaming? I don't know. Oh my gosh, thank you so much for the subby. How sweet, how sweet. We have not. This is our first August one. This is our first August one, so we're gonna get at the function. We're gonna start a little page. Oh, sorry, I've started a second sticker book. I know, which is diabolical, but I have a reusable sticker book, where you can just put the stickers in and then obviously take them out and stuff. It's like not paper. It's like I don't know, like the sticker albums you used to get when you were kids. I don't know if anyone had those. I had a few of them just randomly. Um, but I'm thinking what do we want to do for August? I'm just having a flick through what we want to do for August vibes. What would be the energy of the function? I'm trying to be better at using stickers, i.e. like actually like using them a little bit more than I have been, because I'm like I get really precious about them. You know what I mean? Like I get very, very precious about using them because I'm like, well, what if I don't use them in the correct way? But I think we're going to do these dinosaurs. There's a sheet here that's all dinosaurs. So I think we're going to do that one. I think we're going to do that one. It is again by my favorite artist, Susemore. Very, very cool. Very, very cool artist that I very much enjoy, from the Netherlands, and was introduced during Dutch Comic Con and have been like obsessed ever since, essentially. But that's what we're gonna start. We're gonna do some dino ones. My desk is so full of stuff. You wouldn't. I don't even know how, because there's not even that much stuff here. But for some reason, it's full. Everything is full. But we are gonna start a little August page, and we're gonna start with these dinosaurs. So I think I'm trying to work out what the page would be. I've got a couple of bullet journal ones that I am behind on, but I'm not really doing months in my bullet journal any longer. Like, I'm not doing a monthly page. I'm just doing it and then just like labeling things because it's just kind of all over. So I think we'll just start the dinos on the next available page. So we're going to go with this really cute one. It is like a little, oh yeah, this one's really cute. It's like a little, I don't know what type of dinosaur it is, actually. I mean, I don't think they're specific meant to be any, but it's kind of almost like cube shaped. It's green with little green spots and green. What are the things on their backs called? You know, they're like not is it the scales? The things that stand up? Is that scales? I don't know. I don't know much about dinosaurs actually. It's a bit diabolical. Like I think dinosaurs are really cool, but I don't actually know that much about them. I don't think we ever studied them in school. I feel like that's kind of a key topic, the dinosaurs, but I don't remember doing them in school. But maybe we did, who knows? But yeah, that is what we're going to pop down for you. Sorry, I'm literally just waffling. You'll have to bear with me today, friends. I'm all over the place. Yesterday was a friggin' ride. I've been hit with like a a culmination of things all together. We've got a low pressure system in the UK, and every single time that happens, I'm more aware of the fact that I don't think I just have migraines. I think I have barometric migraines, which essentially happen when the pressure or the weather changes. So we've had high humidity, low pressure, which has been a bit of a weird combination. And it's just been, my head feels kind of like it's in a pressure cooker a lot of the time. It's eased a little bit today because it's slightly cooler. So I think some of the tension in the air has kind of dissipated. But I've been hit with that, my luteal phase, which is just genuinely hell, and also kind of semi-adjusting to a meds increase as well. And I think all of that is just culminated in my body just not being able to like freaking cope, if that makes any sense at all. I hate to like moan because I don't want to like be constantly moaning. I've just had a bit of a time. I've just had a bit of a time recently. But we'll be fine. We'll be fine. But thank you so much for the resub. It genuinely means so much to me. So thank you. Yeah, I was like, what? Scales to me didn't sound right because I was like, they're scaled on their, like on their actual bodies, the scales, right? So it was like the back. I was like, what do we call those? I'm gonna look it up. Dinosaur ridges on back. I don't even know how to describe it. What is it? Like, what are the sticky? Oh my, Jesus Christ! It's coming up with all types of really technical stuff. Like, I was thinking, like, is it spikes? Are they just called spikes? Like dinosaur spikes? Didn't sound very technical, but I was like, listen, maybe it's that. Actually, no. To be fair, yeah. To be fair, I think some people are calling them spikes. So, who knows? Yeah, this one is like armored dinosaurs. This is the Natural History Museum. I feel like they should know what they're on about. I mean, hopefully, but we'll see. Yeah, solar panels real. Who knows? They could have been ahead of their time. Ahead of their time in a big way. Okie dokie. So we are going to be doing some bug catching today. Who's surprised? Not a single soul. Not a single soul is surprised at this point. With the bullshit. I'm just going to turn this up because I swear this is down really low. I've had problems with getting Palia to like audio. I mean, I don't hear any music at all. We'll keep the sound effects down because I swear to God, I think it's a little bit difficult, you know. Okay, and then we will also, I think, just for the now, turn off the chat. Streamer chat off? That's it, isn't it? I think that's right. I think that's right. Who knows? But yeah, we're going to be looking for the princess plush today. Oh, Thagomisers. Tea, interesting. Like, I feel like dinosaurs are something that, like, a lot of people should know. Like, I don't think I've ever officially known anything about dinosaurs. Like, I've never done it in school or anything. Like, we never really studied the dinosaurs. They're never really cropped up. Like, which is wild, right? Like, they've never cropped up. Like, what, the dinosaur? Like, do you know what I mean? How have they not cropped up? But for me, they just have not cropped up. Like, at school, we just rotated around the classics. The Romans featured heavily. The Victorians featured heavily. What else did we do? Well, I don't think we did that much medieval stuff, to be honest. I don't think we did. To be honest, it was Roman heavy. It was Roman heavy. All right, so I'm going to put down these. I think I'm going to bring one of these plushies with us for good luck. I think that would be cute. I want to just separate them. Please let me separate. There we go. Split stack. And then we'll pop one of them. We've got one over there. We'll just pop one here. We'll just pop one here. But yeah, let me know what you did at school. Like, what was your topics? Because we just rotated around them over and over again throughout the years with slightly more detail every time we got a little bit older. Do you know what I mean? Like, I can't tell you how many times I've done, like, the Weimar Republic. I just can't even deal with it at this point. It got a bit more interesting at GCSE, I suppose. Oh, now we've got these back. Okay, cool. So we have all of the... Oh, wait. Do we still need those for... Have they got rid of the beach shop, actually? Maybe they have. So maybe we don't actually need those. But we'll put those away for now. And I think... So what we're looking for... Do I have any of these bugs to show you? Yeah, that's it. Poinsettia ladybug. So poinsettia ladybug is a rare one. They're found all the way in Killamur. But alongside like the lake is the best. And I think I'm gonna go down to the beach area, kind of beachy area. I think that'll be tea. I have absolutely no lures or anything of that respect. But we can get them pretty easily. So I think what we'll actually start off with first off is go to my other plot and see what my apples are doing. See what my apples are doing in my garden. Because I haven't really been bothered to make an aesthetic garden, so we just have this instead. Which I think is honestly fine. I think it's honestly fine. Okay, there we go. We got some apples. We got some of the friends, and then we're just gonna make sure we're actually watering these. Make sure we're actually watering these. Oh, macchiato? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I'd say, oh, I'd love a macchiato, but I definitely wouldn't. Cannot be doing coffee anymore. I can't remember what coffee really... I do remember what coffee tastes like. But it's so odd for me. I'm so far removed from it. Like, the other day I was trying to remember what on earth do I usually eat for lunch. And I was like, I don't eat lunch anymore. And it's only been like 4 months since starting my medication. So I just snack now instead. But I'm like, I can't remember what for lunch. And like, I don't know if that's just my... That's probably just a comment on my memory. Are these all... Yeah, these are all done. Okay. Let's see if we have some... Oh, I'm going the wrong way. Listen. Let's get some fertilizer. I hope you're doing well, friend. Thank you so much for popping in. I appreciate it. We are finally live because I was umming and ahhing about it, but I think I've decided on balance that I think with like anxiety and panic disorder, anyone who has especially panic disorder, because it's just its own friggin' beast, knows the absolute fear and anxiety of trying to do anything when you are feeling like that, because you just feel like it'll get worse, or like you feel like you're in it forever. And that's what it's felt like for a couple of days for me. So I guess I'm trying to just show my body that like it's tea and it's fine. You know what I mean? Okay, so let's actually see how many we can craft ourselves. It'll be some. Nothing too wild. Oh my god. Just choking on my water. We're fine. Let's check out the gold situation, because I remember it being... Damn, okay. 91, okay. Is it just apples and gold? Have I made that up? Hold on, let's get to our crafting bench. It just feels like that's it for the rest of your life now, and I know that I've felt those feelings, and then I've got really panicky, and still thinking about it now makes me panicky. Yeah, I knew we needed something else. We need dragon's beard, and I do have some of that. But, like, it's taken me a long time to understand panic disorder, because up until recently, I wasn't diagnosed with it, even though I've had it for a long time. But, like, my therapist was like, why aren't you diagnosed with it? And I was like, no one has ever talked to me about it. I just thought I was anxious. And they were like, that's why you get panic attacks that don't have a trigger. And I was like, mind blown. I was like, that's a thing? Because, like, you know that irritating thing when everyone's like, you say you're anxious to someone, and then they go, oh, what about? And you're like, not really anything, to be fair. Like... And you just, it's really, really hard to explain that to someone. Do we need, oh, it would be a bit of a crime, to be honest with you. Obviously repeated a lot of the Civil War, oh, okay, yeah. And then on to World War I and II, TTT, yeah. Like, I feel like it is very dependent on where you live and, like, where you are, or even where you're brought up and stuff, because it's like, well, in the UK, like, we do the Romans a lot of the time. We do the Victorian period a lot of the time. Don't really touch on, like, other things, to be fair. Like in primary school, we do all that, and then you kind of do it again when you get a bit older, and then I chose to do GCSE history, don't ask me why, and you kind of do it again. So the amount of times I've done, like World War II, is wild, like wild levels of the amount of times I've done it. I've done it when I was a very young kid, bit older. I did it in early secondary school. I think I did it again in a little bit more detail, and then I did it at GCSE history as well. And then we also did like surgery and medicine, which was a nightmare for me because I'm literally desperately scared of all of that type of stuff. So that was an absolute trip. And again, why did I pick history? I don't know. I will flex right now. I did get an A star. I did like get full marks in history. I am still genuinely like gassed about that because I was like on a topic that I genuinely found horrific. Oh, I've got the fireworks back. I don't want those in my inventory. Let's get rid of those because that won't be good. I don't want to be ever accidentally shooting them out, and I don't really need them for anything per se right now. We're a little bit lax on the bombs actually, but I don't know. Let me see what the tea is with the clay. I don't think I can make any smoke bombs of my own right now. Oh my god, I absolutely lied to you all. I've got tons. Past Flynn at one point was absolutely vibing, apparently, and was like, let's go. Welcome in, friend, welcome in. It's like, I'm just interested in it, but I'm like, I don't know why I picked it, because we had to do, did anyone do English baccalaureate in the UK? So you can't just like free range. So you have to pick, you have to do a science, you have to do one track of science. So I did triple science, so I did all three. You could do double, or I think there was something else, which was kind of like almost like a amalgamation of all three, but like a much less intense course, I think. You had to take English, not a choice. Then you had to take geography or history. You had to pick one. And then I think you had two optionals, and we still had to do PE as well, which sucked. Oh my god, my bomb is... Oh my god. I don't think I even have any repair kits. Okay, if we get repair kits, then I think we're absolutely vibing. I don't know... Oh, that's really low. Let's make these ones, because we actually have a decent amount of these. Of course, you're all good, you're all good. Make sure you get those daily clickies in. Make sure your daily clickies in. While everyone's on the daily clicks as well, check out my About page, because there is a link to the user voice to tell Twitch to fuck off with their plans to use AI to scrub people's streams to train AI bots. So if you want to make sure you get... tell them to fuck off, check it out in the About page. I could chuck it in chat, hold on. I swear I had it about a minute ago. So sometimes I'll try and keep tabs up if I need them for something, and then it's gone. Oh yeah, here it is. Hold on. I got it. There's currently 12,000 people, which is not enough people who've basically commented on this or voted, essentially. But make sure you vote, because like this will be the death of Twitch. Like, this will in fact be like the end. Where was there not another one that I had pinned? I was trying to get rid of it. Oh, there it is. Listen. But please, dear God, sign it. If you're a streamer yourself or just a viewer, like essentially Twitch wants to use generative AI to scrub through everyone's streams. And essentially what this user voice is to basically being, let's make all those things optional, because we shouldn't just be simply for existing on Twitch. We shouldn't be like, have to opt into that, because I'm like, I'm sorry, why do I want a fucking piece of shit bot to like scrub through my stream and steal all of my content? Like, I'm not trying to say my content is crazy good or anything, but do you know what I mean? I'm like, listen, what the fuck? So we basically need to tell Dan Clancy and everyone at Twitch that this is a fucking terrible idea. And I genuinely, at this point, need to know what is up with him. Like, I'm like, I don't know why are we making all these ridiculous choices that literally no one wants? Because I'm like, who would want that? You know, you can argue some choices that Twitch makes are like beneficial for really big streamers or something, but this isn't beneficial for flipping anybody, is it? Because I'm like, why would anyone want their content to be scrubbed through AI and essentially like stolen? I have no idea what on earth. I think it's to train bots, but I'm like, train bots for what? What are we training them for? Do you know what I mean? Like, what are we training them for? So they can so are we gonna get like AI bot streams? Like, I'm like, what are they training them for? Genuinely need help understanding what the fuck that is, to be honest. Actively I'm kind of like funneling away from Twitch at the moment. Like, obviously I'm streaming on Twitch because there's not really a choice. Like, it's kind of like although I don't really make much of like, I don't know, like it's not a full-time job for me, do you know what I mean? Like, I can support myself a little bit through the little bits I make on Twitch and stuff, but I'm like actively trying to like funnel elsewhere, because like I don't really want to give Twitch like income, you know, because essentially like, you know, Twitch takes a humongous chunk out of people's earnings and stuff. I'm kind of going a bit feral. I'm meant to be going over here because apparently it's any time of day. I looked it up because I haven't really been on the like I haven't really actively been searching for the Princess Ladybug before. I've only ever just come across them and been like, oh, hello, that's a friend, you know? It's like the only time I've ever come across it. I can't tell if this music is too loud or not. Like I feel like I just don't have, I don't know if like my brain doesn't process audio the same way or something. I'll just take it down to 0.6. I just can't tell like two sounds together which one is like, if one is maybe a bit too loud. Like I just can't do it. I just don't know why, but I just cannot. But I think we have everything we need. I don't think we need anything in town, so we're just gonna like shloom past town and see how this goes, because I'm kind of interested. So last stream we were hunting for this baby, the shimmerwing. It's not called the shimmerwing, shimmerfly. And we did get 3 plushes, which was amazing. But this isn't uncommon. But this one that we're looking for today, the Princess Ladybug, that one is a rare. So that's like up a rarity class. So I'm kind of interested to see kind of like what actually is their kind of spawn rate and stuff, because obviously we're probably going to see them a lot less. So I'm kind of very interested to see. But the plush is very, very cute. As you can see, I've got it on screen because I was like, listen, what are these balloons here for? Oh, the shop. But did they not get rid of this? Or did they not get rid of it in the end? Because, no, they mustn't have. Because I haven't got them with me, but I had like all the stuff I got back from the bulletin boards, and it had like a little thing saying, oh, it's for the shop. But I thought they got rid of the shop, but nope, the shop's still here. I guess we'll go hunt on this side then, lol, because the shop's here. I presume I have to have them on me. Do I have to have them on me to No, see, the shop isn't actually functional. What have they done? Like, did they forget to bother to get rid of it? Or what? What was the journey here, actually? Because I was like, they said they were going to get rid of it. Of course, of course. I realized I had it, and I was like, I don't know why I can 100%... I was going to, like, try and do a screenshot being like, hi, what are you doing? Like... It's not meant to be like this. It's not going to be like this. Okay, you gonna let me emote? There we go. Yeah, I was like, what the hell? 100%, 100%. But yeah, definitely if you can put a comment in as well, because that'll obviously help. And also maybe hopefully educate other people who are maybe coming onto it, not realizing the severity of it. You know what I mean? But yeah, I'm like, where the table's gone. So I'm like, have they just unsuccessfully patched this out? I'll be honest, I wouldn't be surprised. But I'm like, why have they half patched it? I feel like this is like a bit of a... Or are they doing it on purpose? Are they doing it on purpose? Is it like a lore thing? Oh, of course, of course. Make sure you get your kitty cat's meds in. Yeah, it feels like they were going to patch it out. But then it... Well, that's a dodgy phone call. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Wait, what is this? Oh, it was just interact. I'm good, hi, friend. But this looks confusing because I'm like, oh, I thought this was gone now. But maybe they are doing... Maybe they're trying to, like, put some lore into why that... It's like being slowly shut. But to be fair, the fact that these are like hovering makes it kind of seem like it's a glitch. But I don't, what is that? The fuck is that? Oh, they're just balloons. I was like, whoa, what is this? But they are balloons cut. Are they attached to something? I mean, I guess they kind of are. Can we take a screenshot of us with the balloons on top of our head? Would that be fun? Oh my god, I think we could. See if it's possible. Of course, these glasses are absolutely hate criming, though. This is the problem. I feel like for screenshot-wise, get in on it. You can get on it. You can come sit. Come stand. You can come stand. Feel free to get in on the vibes. I'll just take them. It does say it's full, but it does still save them. It just doesn't, It just doesn't... There we go. That's a good one. Oh my god, I keep pressing it. So sorry. Does anyone else ever do that? Like, where you... I forget that you need to press escape and then do it. Otherwise, it's just gonna, like, do loads. But, I mean, I'm not seeing any bugs here. But is that because this is on? I'm just gonna go... Should we go over to where the shrine is? Also, I assume you want to join. If not, like, you know, feel free to be like, please go. But I guess we can try like over here, the bit that isn't to do with the function. I haven't seen any bugs down here, but oh, there's one bug down here. This shimmerfly feels like it shouldn't have been here. It feels like it shouldn't be. See, there's a bug there. So I'm thinking bugs will happen. Like, I think bugs will happen here. I have, what did we search for down here? Was it snails? I think it might have been snails down here. I mean, if we do one here and it's not great, we can always move, because basically it's all the way along. Like, it's from like here, like all the way, like that's where they kind of go, like all the way along the lake. So if we go here and we're like, oh, this isn't tea, then we can try again. I'm going to grab this as well because hello for bug bombs, honestly. But yeah, we'll give it a go and we'll just see what happens, really. I think it should be tea. I think it should be tea. Because they're rare ones, so I'm like, who knows, really? Oh my god, crying. Imagine we get... I didn't realise the shimmerfly... Oh, I guess the shimmerfly is anywhere, right? Never thought about that. We might get the shimmerfly one as well. Kind of a 2-in-1 bonus. Oh, thank you so much. I really appreciate it, honestly. I never ever feel like any pressure. I know, like, I myself cannot, like, afford to support, like, every small business I see. I wish I could, oh my god. Wait, did you send me an invite? Crying? Or did I send you one? I'll send you one again. If it's being silly, it's being silly. But honestly, yeah, I appreciate more than ever, like, just, like, sharing the link out, honestly, because I think, so I'm, like, personally for me anyway, like, having a small business, the visibility is the most difficult bit. God, I didn't even do that announcement, you know? That's quite scary. Did it on its own. Did it on its own. Well, we're getting quite a lot of flowers. Forgot that those were a thing, actually. Not really a bad thing, actually, though, because it's vibes. But, yeah, my small business is mainly visibility, you know? Like, I've been considering doing markets again recently, but I'm like, the last market I did was so bad, and people were, like, not very friendly that I was like, eek. I was honestly just, like, a bit wary to do them again, but I kind of want to look and see what's possible. Like, I'm not mobile myself, like, I can't drive, but my dad has said that, like, if there was something that we could get to, he could drive me, you know, and come pick me up afterwards or whatever. It kind of sucks, like, the fact that, like, it's, you know, although I was kind of anxious to learn to drive, I did kind of plan on it, but now it's, like, medically I'm not, like, cleared to. My doctor was like, absolutely not, like, you have vision problems, and I'm like, yeah, I don't really... I don't really want to. I should probably have a buzzy jar on, huh? Because then, like, if we see one... yeah, exactly. I like share because not just because I run a small business, but like just in general, I'm like I will share the living heck out of small business because I know how hard it is. Like I used to be on Etsy, but then the fees were just getting out of control, really. So they were taking so much money for you just for uploading, let alone getting a sale and stuff. So I was like, right, I'm gonna see what I can do, and I got a website, an e-commerce through someone's referral link, and I got it for cheaper than it would have been, you know. But then obviously now each year it's way more expensive, and it comes out yearly, and it's like I know that cost is nowhere near my profits for the year. Like, you know what I mean? I don't imagine I probably realistically end up making any profit per year, but it's just something I really, really want to make work. I really, really want to make work because I'm like, I can't work a job. I can't work a 9-to-5. I can't do any of those things. So therefore I'm like, I need to find and have some way of supporting myself and stuff. Yeah, it's like if you want to, like, you get like a certain amount, and then you get like for uploading and stuff now, there's like a percentage and things. So like, God forbid if you want to like, You're joking. You're joking. What do you mean by this? What do you mean by this? What do we mean by that exactly? LOL? LOL? What did I say? I said, lol, wouldn't it be funny if we got a shimmerfly because they're technically in the same area, so it's possible. And then here we are. That's the funniest shit I've ever seen, actually. That's so funny, I'm gone. What do you mean? There wasn't even that. We hadn't even hit that many shimmerflies, to be fair. Like comparatively, you know what I mean? Comparatively, I don't think we'd even hit vaguely that many. Honestly, yeah, I'm like sobbing. I'm the same. I'm like, it's really hard. Like I I wasn't able to, and I'm not able to get a job in what I have my degrees in and stuff like that. But it's like, I want to do my art full time, and I want to be able to like stream and do my art, and that kind of be how I support myself. But both of them are obviously incredibly hard to like make an income of. I feel like, do we want to stay here? I mean, we could also try like up here. I swear I've done a layer around here once with someone else. Like, we could try over here. Should we just give it a go? We'll see. I think it's more going to be experimenting than anything else, because obviously it's a rarer bug. It won't... Oh, my focus check, everyone. Focus check, oh my gosh. But because it's a rarer bug, it'll be a very different energy. But I've caught one round here myself. I've like actually physically caught one. So technically when I say that it's on the edge, it does expand to the farm, because I have seen one around here, the princess one. Keep thinking we'll see one and be like, oh my god, we'll go here. Should we go try here, maybe? We'll just give it a go. I think at this point we'll just give it a go. Like, I've got a decent amount of lures and I can make more as well, so... I'm absolutely screaming if we get more shimmerfly. I think shimmerflies are anywhere in Killimer, so I guess technically. Actually, no, that's a lie. I think... See, I thought they were like Mirror Fields and somewhere else. But I guess it extends down. It extends downwards, but I'm determined. Do you know what I mean? Like, I'm determined to make things work. Like, I just need a way to support myself and have some kind of purpose in my life, you know? Like, as someone who is disabled and chronically ill, like, sometimes the world can feel really overwhelming when you're not fitting into what other people might be doing at a certain time. And I've felt that for a while now, and I'm just trying to make it work as best I can. Like, obviously I have a lot of complex things going on, mental and physical health, which means that a quote regular job would be just not doable. So I need stuff that I can do on my own time, like today, where I'm like, I can just go live and just be like T, you know. And obviously it's like, you know, it's hard because, you know, Twitch obviously takes a humongous cut of any income we are making through it. And obviously with the shit going on at the moment, there's kind of a soft protest going on, essentially, in which people are being encouraged to, you know, funnel if they can off Twitch and be like, hey, instead of this, you know, like, these are my other links and stuff, you could go check me out there, or, you know, because obviously every time, you know, Twitch makes money off streamers, obviously, and we're kind of hitting them where it hurts to be like, hey, we're all fucking annoyed and angry at you right now, so we're basically going to try and take away what you most value out of everything in the world, which is money, so, you know what I mean? And it's like, obviously, like, we'll all still make a bit of an income maybe off Twitch and things, but obviously it still sucks, because again, it's like, well, you know, Twitch takes, like, well, for affiliates, they take half of the amount that you would be getting, you know? And it's like, it's a lot, realistically, it's a lot, you know? And it's like, even when you hit partner, it's what, 70-30? So they're still taking some. I got really honestly quite confused because like back in the day, it used to be 60-40 when I started streaming for affiliates, and then it was 70-30. But now I'm confused because it's like, I think it's 50-50, and then it becomes 60-40 when you get past plus level 1 or something, maybe? And that might be the same for partners too, actually. Maybe everyone's the same now, but if you hit the plus program, regardless of status, I think. But also, hello, welcome in, friend, welcome in. I hope you're doing so well. Thanks so much for being here. We are hunting for the Princess Ladybug. We have not seen one so far. No, I'm never getting past it. Last stream, I like soft launched that I was going to do it, and then it came out about this AI stuff, and I was like, actually, no. I was like, actually, no. I'm not going to be focusing on things like sub goals and stuff. Just because, you know, I want to kind of, you know, not kind of actively, you know, promote Twitch's methods and stuff like that. But to be honest, like, I don't understand why they don't have a 51. Like, I've always thought about, like, why couldn't they have like a 51? Like, a 50 is the first threshold or whatever. Like, I think that would be really tea. I still have my Buzzy Jar on. I was like, I couldn't see if it was active, but it is. The good thing about this bug, though, it is bright pink. So if you do see one, it is bright pink, which I think is great because you will be able to see it, hopefully, on the grass or wherever you are, even if we were down on the beach. I think you would see it, like, relatively easily, I would hope. But But it's like how I've always said, I'm like, why isn't there like an in-between Twitch and affiliate? Because like, it doesn't really make logical sense that you go from 3 average viewers and then you suddenly need 70 or 75, sorry, not 70. And it's like, that's a really big jump. I'm like, would it not make more sense to have something like in the middle? Say like affiliate is 50-50 split, then it's 60-40 when you hit like whatever this middle thing is, and then 70-30 when you hit partner. I feel like that would just make more sense to me if like I was building something from the ground up. That would make more sense to have it staggered like that. Maybe it's just me, but it's always baffled me a wee bit, to be honest. But you know, I think now, honestly, at the moment, the solidarity between everyone is really important. Like everyone's fucking pissed off, and it's important to just get the word out for anyone who doesn't know what's happening with Twitch and how the fact that they want to use AI to scrub our streams. Honestly, for real, like I've taken huge breaks. Like a little while ago, I took like a God knows how many months break just because my mental health was absolutely terrible. Like I had a terrible kind of like panic attack and it just spiraled into bad vibes, really. But to be honest, it was honestly a good thing looking back because it got me on a different medication and it spurred me on to sign up to therapy again. And if I hadn't done that, I probably wouldn't have been encouraged to... Oh, is this one? No, wait, what is this one? Is this the princess one or is this the... What is this? Raspberry beetle, that's it, yeah. There's a princess and a raspberry beetle. So the red one is the raspberry one, and then obviously the princess one is like the actual pink one. If that makes sense, I think. Exactly, I'm like, I hope they understand exactly the impact. Now I'm wondering, I'm like, was I thinking of the raspberry beetle here? Give me a minute, I'm going to check on the page. Because I had the page up earlier. Do I still have it? Maybe? Question mark. The princess beetle. It's not called a beetle, it's just a princess ladybug. It does say South Leafhopper Hills. It says, all along the coast, including the Whispering Banks, Lagoon, Remembrance Beach, Gillyfin Cove, and the South Leafhopper Hills, which is currently where we are at the Mo, I think. Question mark. So I think we're T. Like, technically this is Leafhopper Hills, and I don't know what they mean by south. Oh, do they mean this? To be fair, there's not a north arrow, so I'm like, what do we mean by that? Is there a north arrow and I'm missing it? No, there isn't. I always assume up is north, but there isn't actually a north arrow. Are they maybe meaning here? Because they said the remembrance... Maybe that if we're assuming up here is north and assuming this is south, do they mean like here and here? So maybe are we not south enough, maybe? Do you know what I mean? Wondering if we're not south enough? Yeah. Well, that's the fear, to be honest. That's I think that is the big fear. We've all just seen what's happened with, you know, shy elements. So it's like bought out by an even... Okay, we can't really... Would we say it's even worse? I don't know. Comparatively, not probably as bad as them, but listen. Yeah, should we try maybe like this bit? Kind of like where the dock is, because I think you're right. I think it needs to be more south than this. I think it needs to be more south than this, like into this little kind of area here, where it's a little bit closer to the water. But hey, listen, we got a raspberry beetle. I don't want... The one thing I don't love is the fact that I'm not going to want or use any of these flowers because I just forget to plant them and then do anything with them. So I'm like, lol. But we're not too far from town, so like walking back into town to sell stuff, etc. is not terrible. Wait. Is there one here? Where is it? Oh my god, it's here, yep. There's one here. Oh my god, it's running so fast. I hate it here. Oh my god, it needs so many. Oh, thank god. Oh, we got our first one, guys. We got our first one. Yay! And we've seen one. Now we've physically seen one in this area. We know we're absolute T. We know that they can be here. And that's iconic. This is what we love to see. Thank you so much for the lurkies. I appreciate it. I think I'll do one more and I probably have to go fix my bag, actually. It's only half, but I know myself and I will just, like, fully forget. Oh yeah, you can get shimmer flies here too. I can't remember what the Shimmerfly one was. It did say. I know the only thing that stuck in my brain was for the Shimmerflies was Mirror Fields, but I can't remember where else it was. But obviously down here it must be as well. I just saw Mirror Fields and I was like, bet we can go there. But it's nice that there's like a small bonus that we might get one of those as well. You know, just a little bonus. Probably might end up buying some more Buzzy Jars. I can't remember how you make them, actually. Oh, I've just gone up levels on my Lunar Path. Oh my god, shut up! Is this free? Oh my god! I didn't realise one of the eyes was free. Really? I'll have to go and put that on next time we're near the wardrobe. Oh, we can equip them already. Oh my god, how cute! Look, they got little flowers. What the heck? I didn't realise any of the eyes were free. That's so cool, actually. I like that. I honestly was like, oh, I don't think it'll be any of the... Oh, I keep seeing a chapper tail and thinking it's something, and it's like, lol. Just chapper. Chapper. And to be fair, I have a Buzzy Jar on, so I can keep an eye on it, which is good. I want these. See, these are the Killerman Night Moths. And I want them to put a plushie of these because it can go with the other ones we have, like the Lunar Fairy Moth. Like, I think it would just look really cute, and I'm like, can we have that as well, please? Oh my god, there's one here! Okay, I don't know why I'm getting so excited about it. I need to just chill. And also because we're in the party together, so it's actually fine. Like, I just panicked. I was like, lol. Oh, actually, it wasn't one. It wasn't pink, so it must have been something else. Which is honestly kind of good, but ooh, it's kind of good, actually. Quite a good amount of spawns. So, rarity-wise, Lunar Fairy Moth is the same rarity. No, I think the Lunar Fairy Moth is not the same rarity. I think that's uncommon, the Lunar Fairy Moth. This one's rare. And then things, if we're thinking about, like, the Rainbow Tip Butterfly is epic. So it's kind of an in-between one. But to be honest, so far, we've had more spawns that I think would be on par with... To be fair, like, thinking about it, I've always come into things like the Rainbow Tip Butterfly hunting with, like, lots of optimism. But then, like, you realise, like, the fact that we are currently hunting a rare thing, we've only got a few spawns of it. Like, then you imagine, well, it's an epic rarity. Like, that's even higher. Like, it's like... It's kind of no wonder you don't get a lot of spawns. But if you think about it, it's like... It's rare enough to get the bug to spawn, but then to get the bug to spawn and hopefully it drops a plush. Like, holy moly, do you know what I mean? Like, it is a lot, actually. Oh, bug catching went up, nice. That'll get us some medals as well, which is good. So we can keep buying bug bombs or Buzzy Jars or anything we need. I think I'm going to go fix my bag. Is that all of them? I think so. I think I'm going to go fix my bag because it's really bad. Oh, and buy some food, actually, as well. And sell everything. So I'll keep this pinned here, and then we'll go back to the village. Well, I will. Maybe you don't need to. Feel free to carry on if you would like to, if you have lures and stuff, and I will just go over and see what the tea is. I've just realised if I want to buy Buzzy Jars, it would have to go to Oni, but I'll go first in the town, to get some food and repair, because I feel like I am more likely to forget about repairing, to be honest. And we can cope without a Buzzy Jar, because technically, like, I think we can see, they are quite visible when you see them, I think. Kind of gone a rogue way, but I don't think I've ever done any dedicated real hunting just in that area and then walk back to the town. So this is like a new experience for us all. Sobbing. Thank you so much for the lurky. I appreciate it. I've come in such a funky way, but, you know, we do be vibing. We do be vibing. And it is good because this one you can repair. No, you're all good. You're all good. Never ever apologise. Oh my god. Never ever apologise for that. You are absolutely all good and valid. Do not worry at all about that. You are totally fine. And thank you for joining in. Of course. Of course, of course. I'm glad we at least saw a couple of the they're not beetles. Ladybugs. I'm glad we saw a couple of them. Because it's like, for any plushie hunt, I feel like just seeing the thing that you're after is really helpful to be like, okay, tea. I'm going to replenish these as well, because we might do ranching today as well if I can. I need to remember to do it in such a big way. And then I'll buy something from Zeki's, I guess. Just so I have. I'm just kind of collecting the Zeki coins at the moment. I haven't really got a solid plan for them. Exactly, I'm like, okay, just seeing them, I think, honestly, like, genuinely, like, helps so much. Because you're like, right, okay, I've seen it, and I know they exist, so I know I'm on the right track, you know what I mean? And I think that is definitely big vibes. I think I am going to keep... I'm not probably going to do a tally because I don't think I can be bothered. I wish you could do, like, a thing where you can highlight all. Like, why haven't we got that yet? Like, it's been years. And I'm not even exaggerating because it has actually been years. So, it's like sob. So we'll keep these here as, like, a little reminder to us of how many we've had. I'm just keeping all this shite here, basically, for no real actual reason. Just for vibes alone, right. And then I can also... I've realised I can get... Why aren't I putting this away? There we go. I realised also that you can buy clay from here, I think? Question... Or is it bricks you can buy? Yeah. I think it's only bricks, actually, now I've thought about it. Yeah, it is only ceramic you can buy from here, but that's okay. That's not... That's that. We can cope with that. We can cope with that. And to be fair, we're in an area where you can definitely get clay, so I'm like, listen. Oh my god, that breeze just came in the window and I'm like, genuine, like, goose pimples on my skin. I'm like, sob. I'm like, actually genuinely a little bit chilly. Which is nice, because I genuinely felt like I couldn't really breathe yesterday, to be honest with you. Like, it was so humid, I was like, I can't. I don't know why I've come this way. It's really bad, but... Oh, there we go. There we go. We'll kind of, I think that I like that field. I think that's good. We'll probably, I like somewhere where there's really, like, close together multiple locations, because if you get bored of one spot, you can definitely, like, move. I'm just gonna, like, take the coast road, and then get any clay as we see it, because there might be a few down here that we can get. Not always, but there's usually a couple of nodes, just so we're, like, topped up. It is still, like, a crime that we can't, that I just wish there was a crafting table in town, like, so badly. Like, if there was one crafting table in town, that would be great. Like, just so we could actually craft things, not our house plot. Like, just one. So it's still kind of inconvenient to get to, you know? It's not, like, super duper easy to craft stuff. You still have to, like, go to this one place to do it. And maybe you have to, like, have a thing where you have to bring the material, like, some kind of, like, you know, penalty. Not penalty, but, like, make it a little bit more difficult to use or something. Oh, sobbing. Yeah, it's been kind of on and off here. It's been, like, consistently pretty warm, but honestly, in terms of temperature, not that bad. But in terms of humidity, we've had really, really high humidity and really, really low plummeting air pressure, which creates kind of like a very upsetting time, to be honest. I'm just actually, as well, friends, what I'm going to do is I'm going to be really annoying and go on a BRB, and I'm going to pop to the bathroom now before we start, because, yeah, I am, as per usual, drinking shit tons of water. Absolute shit tons of water. But I'm like, listen, I'll pop to the bathroom now. I might open my cereal bar as well for a snack. And then I'll be right back and we will continue on. So I'll see you in a few minutes. Okay, we are back, we are back. I'm just gonna open my Cocoa Pops bar, lol. I've had some popcorn already. Like, yesterday I was like, considering, I had had popcorn and I was like, oh, that'll be enough for food. And then I was like, no, that's not anywhere close, actually. I just don't have any idea of it anymore. My meds affect my appetite so much that it just is baffling. Okay, I think this is good. I think I put it here before and then some of them were spawning in the bushes. And I think that wasn't great, so let me just do it here instead. I think that's good. I do have, like, I do have these. No, I don't have a buzzy jar. But... I feel like I'm semi-confident that if I see them, it'll be fine. Know what I mean? Like, I'm semi-confident? Question mark? Especially since a lot of these are flying creatures as well. Like, there's less of them. I also, when are we getting a plush for the common blue butterfly? Begging. On my knees begging, please. When are we getting it? I don't know if they're just like, it would be too easy to get, but I'm like, they have control over the drop rates, surely. But I'm like, I really want one because it would go with the Duskwing butterfly plush, and I think that would be really cute. I'm like, honestly, I'm like, big advocate for like, can we just make our way slowly through all of the plushies? Which maybe is their plan, honestly. We don't know that it isn't their plan. Like, we have no idea. Oh, a beetle! It's not a beetle, oh my god. It just looks like one. It's not a beetle. It is literally a ladybug. I have no idea where ladybugs got their name from, actually. I mean, I guess we don't really know where... Well, we probably do if I looked it up, lol. But I'm like, where did bugs get their name from? It's like, some of them it's like, well, you know, you can understand, like, blue bottle fly. It's like, because they're... they're blue. Stuff like that. Oh my god, there's another one. Yeah, I think a buzzy jar would be tea, because I feel like I'm going to miss some, but that's actually pretty decent. We got 2 spawns in, which is a bit more consistent with what I would expect from a rare, rarity, and, you know, getting a good, like, you see them quite frequently, like, not all the time, but you do see them, you know what I mean? But they're obviously nowhere close to, like, the diabolical nature of an epic bug, which is just... One day I don't know how to get the rainbow tip butterfly one without doing, like, like, some kind of method or whatever, and I'm, like, not a big advocate for that. I'm like, the game, you should surely be able to, in a game, not have to come up with these wild mechanics of, like, placing all these honey lures, or, like, there's one which is, like, the milkshake method or something, and, like, you place a lure, and then you place a lure close by, and you don't touch that one. And I'm still not really sure what the, like, what the thought process is behind it. Like, to be honest, I feel like you'd probably be better off just doing it where you put down, like, 2 lures, you know? 3 at a push, but I'm like, ugh. It's kind of very overstimulating having 3 lures going at once, to be honest. Like, I don't love the vibes of it, to be fair, like, myself. What are you shooting at? Was there any need? Why were you shooting, or was that an accident? I hope that was an accident, because I'm like, don't play with me! Don't play with me! There was already someone who chased me with a firework, and I have the footage, and I can release it whenever I want to. Because I got their friggin' name, and I was like, don't be trying me! And they were obviously doing it on purpose. This person, hopefully it was just a mistake? They were shooting arrows at me? Like, as in, it was just like they were trying to do their bug bomb? I'm gonna give them the benefit of the doubt. Because they are, like, close. And I'm imagining that it was a mistake. But you never know. This other person, it wasn't a mistake. They were literally, like, chasing me out of an area with, like, fireworks. And I was like, this is wild. But, I was like, good content, so I clipped it, when I was playing offline. And I was like, well, if I ever want to release that, I can. I have that power within me. Okie dokie, let's keep on going. We got a good amount of them. The ladybugs that we're looking for, which is always nice. It's always nice to see them, you know, it gives you like a little pep in your step. where you're like, okay, cool, I've seen one again, you know? It's always good. Always a good time. Slightly worried that they don't have a smoke thing on, because I'm like, hope one doesn't run away. I mean, if it gets like, you know, we can move at one point, but I'm like a little bit worried that they don't have one on. Because I'm like, well, kind of renders ours ineffective because they're just going to scare all the bugs. Oh, there's a beetle over there. Oh my god, chill out. God, I was scared. I was like, whoa, whoa, whoa. I was like, stop running. I'm like, let's just chill for a minute. Oh my god. I was just scared because I'm like, I can't really remember what the radius is. Do you know what I mean? In terms of how far the smoke bomb, like, you know, so if you don't have one on, like, how close can you get to it without it getting like scared and running? And they run fast. Like, the ladybugs run a lot faster than I was ever expecting them to. They were like, see, this is the problem. I'm like, I feel like I'm glad they saw it. I'm glad they saw it. But I'm like, I feel bad we're not in a party though. Because I'm like, well, you know, I don't want to miss out on any. But I'm always a little bit wary of like adding people I don't know into parties. Like, I do it sometimes if like, I'm like, I have done it in the past, but like I'm a little bit wary of doing it. Kind of, I don't know. I don't really even know why. I can't really explain to you why. It just, for some reason, like, scares me. Maybe just social anxiety bits. Okay. All these, a lot, I think it's because some of them are these dragonfly types. So they do, because I was like, these are all quite spread out, actually, for a, but I suppose all of them are flying ones. Well, a lot of them are. And, like, especially the dragonflies, they really, like, zoom off kind of quickly. So that's why they're, like, really spread out. Or they look really spread out. Maybe they're not even that spread out, but, like, they look it. To me, anyway. Little chapper at the function? Yeah, look, you can kind of see when they go. They do be going places. They do be going places. Pick up all of these. Pick up all of these, friends. What's that? Oh, yeah, there's one here. I got confused. I thought it was one over there. It's not. It's just the grass. My foot. Oh, yes, of course I bought food. I bought food. I'm a bit how many are we? I'm a little bit wary about this. I don't know if we should quit. You know what? I'm kind of tempted to. What they? Shooting at. Scary. I'm kind of tempted to walk along the coast and see if we can get a bit more clay, because I'm like slightly wary of like how fast the bug bombs will go. Despite we made loads of them, I'm like a little wary of it. So I think what we'll do is we'll go towards the lagoon and see what clay we can scoop up here, because there should be a couple of nodes. And there's usually quite a few around the lagoon too. When I first started playing Palia, I thought this was the sea. I mean, now I'm like, of course it's not the sea, because you can see mountains in the distance. So it's obviously a lake, but I got really confused when people were saying Killamere Lake, because I thought they meant like this. But this is the lagoon, so it's not actually like it's a lagoon off. This is the actual lake itself, do you know what I mean? But I got so confused because I thought this was the sea. Now looking back, I'm like, T. You were the same? Also, hi, welcome in. I hope you're doing well. Like, looking back now, I'm like, those are mountains. So I'm like, okay, that makes sense that it wouldn't be the sea. I think I was thinking that there was like an exit somewhere over there that would get you to the sea. So this was kind of like an inlet, but still the sea. Did I walk past? Yeah, I did. There's one over there as well, but I think that was not there when we went. I'm going to keep going because usually around the lagoon there's quite a good amount. Quite a good amount. Yeah, it just looked like larger. And I think I was thinking like there'll be some way that boats and stuff could get in and out somewhere over there, you know? And in my head I was like, so it's kind of like an inlet, like it's technically still sea, not a lake. But then I still got really confused when people were saying Killamere Lake, and I was like, where is that? I was like, whereabouts is that actually, thank you? Because they kept saying the coast. Now, like, I actually think, hold on. Let me go to the ladybug. Hold on, I've got the lady princess thing. Along the coast of Killamere Lake. Right, so coast isn't the right term for a lake, is it? This might have been what fucked me up, because the word coast, it's shore, isn't it? It's not, you don't have a coast of a lake. That's not how, you know, unless by definition it's just a big body of water. No, it literally says land next to the sea. Okay, listen. Listen. I don't think it was on us then. Because it literally says land next to the sea, the seashore, the water near this land. Like, those are the definitions coming up. On the, what is it, Merriam-Webster or whatever it's called. Because it's a shore for the lake. So this must be where we got it from. You don't say coast of Killamere Lake. Unless you do in other countries, or in other languages, it translates, maybe? I don't actually know much about the developer team, I'll be fully honest. Don't actually know what their spread is, and, like, where certain parts of the team are from, or based. Really don't know a lot. Okay, I think that's a good... There's probably not much more around here. I'm trying to think where would be good to set up. I guess anywhere around... Technically anywhere around the lagoon. Maybe here's okay. Yeah, only now am I thinking, they call it the coast. Why? I'm confused. The only thing that makes sense to me is maybe in another language. Coast and shore are a little bit interchangeable. But translated to English, it's directly coast, which wouldn't be accurate for a lake. They're American. The whole thing. The whole team. Someone had a foot in this. I'm going to take down these trees, and then this will be the perfect area, I think. Well, probably just the one tree, actually. This should be fine here, I think. I'm confused. Because, like, it's not like a... And, like, yeah, I'm confused. Why are they calling it coast, then? And also, why has this never occurred to me before? It's more the tea. I'm interested now. I've asked in the Discord, but... God damn. I don't really want to be in the Discord. I'm in the Discord for updates. That's about it. The Discord is a wild place to exist. I'm only in there for updates. But... Oh, there's one. Oh my god, did that spawn in front of us? Maybe, I think someone must have mixed up words, or... I just don't know. I'm trying to think what... Yeah, because in my brain I was like, well, maybe if some of the developer team who was responsible for kind of like the wording and stuff maybe was, you know, doing it in their native language, in which maybe like shore and coast are kind of like interchangeable, but then in English it's kind of a bit more defined. I have no idea. It's an interesting question that I would love to know the answer to now, because now I'm like thinking about it. I'm like, it's actually like why, like it's really confusing my wee little spicy brain. I'm like, but why are we calling it coast when it's not a coast? Because it's not a sea, because it's a lake. Maybe they were originally thinking it was going to be sea and they never changed the wording. Do you know what I mean? Maybe they, as they developed the game, were like, actually it's going to be a lake. You know? Maybe they weren't going to expand out in... What the fuck? I've never seen this. Sense of belonging, I yearn for it. How do I integrate and become part of a culture without losing the authentic parts of myself? And where I come from? I mean, tea. Like, yeah, that's the ultimate question. Mysterious book? For some reason my screenshots aren't working today, so we'll just allow that book to exist there. But baffling times. Maybe we'll find out one day. I'd put it in the Discord, but either I'd get roasted or rinsed, or I wouldn't get responded to, so I'm like, I don't know if it's really worth that, all that effort, to be honest. I'd like to avoid it as much as possible. This is not a bad area, but now I'm thinking they are going into the sea a bit, which makes it tricky. So now I'm thinking this might not have been the best place, but it just looked very picturesque. Like, maybe we'll just go up a teeny bit further, you know? But... not all of them are going into the sea, but there's a couple of them that I'm like, oh my god, come back! You know? But we've got, from this area here, we've got one of them. Like, we've got one of them so far, which is tea. Which is a vibe, Also, friends, as well, if anyone wants to follow me anywhere else, I post like clips, etc., and my VODs on YouTube now as well. That's my predominant place that I put them. And I've been kind of steadily growing over there a little bit and uploading clips and getting better at editing and things like that. I don't edit my VODs at all because I simply cannot. Like, I know I'm not an editor and I've never learned how to do it, but clips I can just about do, but nothing else. So it's just the raw, unfiltered, just straight up the VOD, you know. More for storage and for rewatching purposes as well, to be honest with you. But I do try and make shorts out of my clips and things like that. I'd like to maybe experiment with live streaming over there, but I don't really know a lot about it. And how it works in respect to everything, you know. Okay, so we are gonna, yeah, I think, see, up here I think would be fine. It's just as long as we're not too close to anything like we can bump into. I don't think we can go as far afield as out here, because this looks like a great place, but I don't know if it counts. See, this was my concern as well, because the reason why I don't do any live streaming on TikTok is because, like, the moderation is absolutely ass. So it's kind of like, it's annoying as shit. I'm like, why is Twitch actively making it difficult and terrible for creators when it's like they do have good moderation tools in which, like, you can't be saying anything the fuck you want in people's chats. You can obviously, like, block certain words or terms or phrases, as well as, like, just kind of in general, you know, have the moderation settings on high, you know? And it's like, we need a developer to cook. We need someone to come up with a different, like, something else, you know? Because it's like, I don't really want to leave. Like, I've met, like, literally all of the friends that I have currently, I've met through Twitch, like, everybody, and, like, you know, it's just difficult, because it's like, I don't want, I want Twitch to listen to creators and be good to creators. I don't expect miracles. I don't expect them to really respect smaller creators as much as they do bigger ones, and, you know, they've made that very clear. So it's like, I don't expect miracles in that respect, but I want them to reconsider, you know. It's like, there's been other platforms that were going to do shit, and then everyone outcried about it, and they didn't do the shit. So I'm like, you can do that, you know? Like, we're still going to judge you for the fact that you blatantly were going to do it, but things will be better for you if you backtrack, you know? Like, if you backtrack now, things will be better for you. People will lose less respect, you know? But it's like, for a lot of us, this is the platform where we exist, and this is where our main predominant space is. So it's like, this is where a lot of us do our streaming and our content and stuff, and, you know, support ourselves and things. So it's like, you know, nobody really wants to have to, like, migrate anywhere else, but obviously it's difficult, because it's like, what is that? Oh, it's the Bloom event. I always forget about that. I always forget it exists. I feel kind of bad, but, like, I never go to it because I don't want the flowers. I think when it first started, you could get furniture from it too, but I don't think you can now. But maybe you can, I don't know. But I think I got all the furniture I wanted and needed. But I was like, I'm like, no. I haven't seen one ladybug, which is not indicative of, like, the fact that there won't be any here, but I like to, when I try a new location, to see one. Yeah, it's like the ones, yeah. I was like, it was so long ago now. You know what I mean? Like, it's been so long. And I just stopped with the Bloom event, because you could get new seeds there for different new plants, and that was the only place you get them as well. So it was like tea. But now I'm like, I don't really ever see anyone calling. I don't have my chat on at the moment, but I don't really see anyone really calling it out anymore. I think just collectively we've got bored. I haven't seen one of Ladybug here. So I'm, like, concerned that I'm too far away. Like, these are all the bugs that we were getting down there, but I'm just concerned that this is a wee bit too far away. Technically, I think it said around the lagoon is possible, but, like, I've been sticking to really close to the lake just because I'm paranoid. Because I'm like, well, so far on this lure, we haven't got one, when we did get one on the other one down there. So I'm like, not even one on this lure seems, like, a bit sketchy. I mean, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's fine. It's just, it is tea. Actually, you know what? Whilst we're near town, we're not really that near town, but I think Arnie's not actually that far from us, because what I was going to do is go and see if we can buy some buzzy jars. Can't remember how much they are, but we have a good amount of money, so I think we could probably be okay. Thank you so much for the sippies. I appreciate it. Everyone make sure you're sipping. Oh my god, Oni, come back! Whoa, whoa, whoa!
Cool stories to share?
Hello, babe. You bet. Okay. Well, I can give you a bug, because you'll enjoy that. And I can sell these here. Before it wasn't letting me. That's so odd. But this is great, because I can just basically, like, sell them here. And, like, these shimmer flies, damn, like, they're worth so much money. In a whole stack. To be fair, like, even any other ones are pretty decent as well. Oh yeah, you can't sell the flowers here, but you can sell all the bugs. I'm keeping those. Yeah, so that's tea. Okay, so Buzzy gels, they're only 50. And we only have 40. I hate my life. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh wow. Okay, well we'll have to save up a bit more then, tea. How do we not have that many? That's wild. Welcome in, I hope you're doing well. Look, we have all of these, but I must have got these, like, yeah, previously. That's wild. Yeah, we probably should fix this, actually, while we're, again, a little bit closer to town. So we can fix. How much? We got 64. Maybe we even need to go back to our plot, you know, to be fair. Let's actually, I'll go fix it real quick. With money, so we don't have to use up our resources. And then we'll go see what the journey is. Hello, friend. I don't want to chat to you. Ah, Sifu, I'm so sorry. Please, please, please let me repair. There we go. Nice. Okay. So we have a good amount of clay, and I think we have okay amounts of everything else. So I'm just gonna... Oh, okay, yeah. Listen. Always forget that there's quite a big radius in town where you can't use your horsey. I also haven't been doing any ranching recently. Mainly because I've been on Subnautica every night for like 4+ hours. And haven't really been on Palia as much as I have been. So I used to do a lot of ranching in the evening. But I will do that today. At one point. Probably towards the end, I guess. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. I have no idea how long I'm going to stream today. I'm just going to stream until the vibes feel fine. Like, until, like, I feel like, you know, I cannot stream anymore, if that makes any sense, really. But I just kind of was like, oh, I was feeling like I really wanted to stream because I feel like otherwise I'm just going to be, like, sat. And it's like, at the moment, even though I've had these meds before, the higher dose ones, for some reason, this time round taking them, they're kicking in like really hard, but like not in a great way, not in a like, yay, let's be productive, in a, oh my god, this is awful way. Yeah, I'm gonna put these in because I need planks for bug bombs. So I was like, we have a random amount of tree that we've chopped down, so it's like, we'll just do that. At one point also, we probably need to get some more Dragon's Beard peat as well to make some more lures, but that's okay because we can also buy that. Oh yeah, we're looking real strong actually here for this. I'll just max it out to how many of these I have, which is 39. 780. I wonder how many I've made in one go has been the maximum that I've made. I don't actually know. But what we can do, what we can do is we can put this clay away. I'm keeping this out because I'm kind of like not really sure what to do with it, to be honest. And then, oh, we have mail. Of course, we probably should have, yeah. I don't think did I even check if I had any? Not that one. I don't think I do. I think I have all the drops already. Yeah, I know I do. Okay, so that's all good. That's all fixed. We've got quite a lot of bug bombs. The only thing we might need some more of is we have like a little bit of Dragon's Beard peat, so it's not actually the worst, to be fair. Like, it could actually be worse, but we can... we've got some foraging medals, so we're looking up... Things are looking up for that respect, so let's head back out. I'm feeling like where we were... The south of the leafhopper area was probably the best bit. So I'm like, maybe that's probably the best bit because it is flat, you know? And I think it's easier. Oh my god, I forgot to make buzzy jars. I didn't even look at what the recipe was. I'm gonna go back. I completely forgot. I don't even know if we can make them. It might not be possible, to be fair. It might not be possible. That can't be that can't be what the email is. So I was waiting for an email back from my clinic. And I'm like, I can't really even believe what they've sent me back. It's just like a copy and paste email. Like, oh my god. About something I wasn't even asking about. I'm like, oh my god, right, let's try see Buzzy Jar. Let's try and see. I can't remember off the top of my head. Oh my god. Holy shit. We'll make 10 then. 10 should be ample, to be fair, but... Dang. That was surprising, because I was like, it's a bit up in the air. It's a bit up in the air. A little bit up in the air here, but we move, we move. What is the temp? It's like 15 degrees. It's blissful. It is absolutely beautiful, it being this, like, slightly chilly. I still have my fan on. Can I turn this off? Nope. Okay. It's because, like, my face gets overheated. The rest of me is, like, chilly, but I do have shorts on, to be fair. But that's because I woke up and I was like, I was like, hold on, partner, I'm overstimulated. I'm like, I need to put my shorts back on. Instead of trousers. Alright, let's ride up. I keep forgetting about the horse. Which I know is kind of silly, because we, in the Royal Highlands, we're always on a horse, but I still keep forgetting about it. To be fair, we could. I keep forgetting that we could... How do we do it? Oh, it's in collections. Hold on, bear with. It's in collections. We do have other horses as well. I'm like, we always are on this one, but like, we do have the blue ones now. Shoot, which one's which? Pinky, plain bluey. There's one that's just... Is it just the regular bluey? There's another one that's also bluey, isn't it? Is it sparkly bluey, or... There's stripy bluey, there's plain bluey, there's pinky, which is just all pink. Dappled. I swear I had another bluey that was like shiny. Maybe I'm thinking of this one. I swear I had one that was like also iridescent. Which I don't think this one is iridescent. I'm confused now. We have this one that's really shiny. Why does it look like the horse has like got hiccups? Is that possible? I feel bad, actually. I'm just gonna have Twilight Sparkle. I feel bad. This is like my OG. My pink pony. I'm curious to see what other colors they do have. Because so far I've not managed to get a lot. Like, the pink one was obviously amazing, but actually, the first one I got pink was actually just bred. Like, as in, it gained the cosmetic once the baby grew up a little bit, so it was completely random I got it. And then the bluey one, I think I used a cosmetic cookie on a horse without any cosmetics on, and it just happened to be blue, and then I bred it at least once. I just thought I had one that was shiny. I remember it being called shiny bluey or like sparkly blue. I mean, again, maybe I'm just like absolutely making that up. But I swear I did. Right, let's find... I think the spot we had was good, just not too close to the bushes. Because, like, when you're in the bushes, then I think some of the bugs get caught there, and that's not great. You know what I mean? Like, that's probably not smart. So I think if we, like, go maybe, like, here, this should be decent, I think. And we've got buzzy jars now, so we can keep a proper eye, because I think that also the problem is although they are really visible, like, when you do get the ladybugs, like, if you're also busy obviously catching other bugs and stuff, you might miss them, and I really don't want to miss any of them, because the more we get, the better. Oh, speaking of which, whoa, it's right close to me. That was so scary. I was like, oh my god, please don't get scared. I do have the smoke candle, but it's like, I think the smoke candle is not, they don't sense you unless you're really near to them. So they won't get scared from afar, but they will, do you know what I mean? Like, you can still, they still will get scared if you get right up close to them. And that one spawned in right next to me, so I was like, whoa, hold on a minute. Hold on a minute, everybody, I'm scared. Can't believe as well we did get another Shimmerwing. I keep calling it Shimmerwing. Why do I think it's called Shimmerwing? It's actually called a Shimmerfly, but I'm like, why do I keep calling it Shimmerwing? There's got to be a reason my brain has defaulted to that. I don't know why, though. But I feel like there's got to be a reason for it. I just don't know what it is, to be fair. I don't know what it is. Okay, there we go, there we go. Yeah, I don't... What, is Shimmerwing something in another game, or, like... I'm like, there's got to be some reason why am I going automatically to Shimmerwing? I have no idea. Yeah, I think maybe that's it, because it's called Duskwing, and I think, yeah, it just, like, rolls off the tongue, Shimmerwing. Oh my god, there's one here. Ah! See, I don't play any of those, actually, so I'm like, who knows? But yeah, I think you're maybe right, it's maybe the Duskwing situation, where it's like our brains are just, you know, associating it with that, you know? Makes sense, makes sense. I probably shouldn't be getting these ones, because they keep giving me flowers, and I'm like, I don't want any more of the flipping flowers. But to be fair, almost all of them give you flowers. Especially now it's going into the evening, so we'll have more of the, like, moths and stuff happening up at the gig. You don't really notice, but the bugs do make, like, small little squeaky noises, which is kind of cute. Besties, we'll be friends. See, here I'm like, I'm confident in the knowledge that we have seen. Yeah, I think maybe that's part of it as well. Like, it just... Shimmerfly doesn't. Shimmerfly is not like a thing that's in the game, like, all the time. It's only available during the Shimmerfly migration. But yeah, for some reason Shimmerwing just, like, works, but maybe they're like, we'll put it as Shimmerfly, because Shimmerwing makes it sound like it's more... I mean, to be fair, though, it is, like, it is a butterfly, isn't it? Like, these are butterflies. Not this one, sorry. This one's a butterfly. And the Duskwing is also a butterfly, but this one technically... It's like a... It's, you know, butterfly-like, but I think maybe they just wanted to differentiate a little bit. I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe that is just fully made up, and there's no rhyme nor reason over it. Okay, we still have a good few lures left. We'll keep an eye on the lure situation. To make sure... might have to go make some more. We have a lot of gold, and the only thing that would stop us getting any more is the Dragon's Beard Pea, but I'm pretty sure we have some. We don't have absolutely zero. Whoa. What's good as well, by the look of it, the only rare bug in this area is this one. So when you see it on the Buzzy Jar, it's like 110% that one, because there's none other ones that are at the function, you know what I mean? So it's like, that is actually very, very handy and helpful. Like, very, very handy vibes. Because sometimes you'll see, like, pings happening and you'll be like, wait... You're like, hold on, is it even the one I'm looking for? But this one so far has always been one, so I don't think there's another rare one here. I don't do a lot of bug catching here, to be fair. Like, it's... I think I did a little bit for, like, the snails. When the snail, plush came out. But I'm pretty sure I ended up... Was it snails? No, it wasn't snails. That was in Bahari, wasn't it? So I've actually no idea what the fuck I was doing on the beach here. Unless you can get snails there, but I don't think you can, actually. I genuinely do not know what I would have been looking for then. Maybe it was just, something I needed for a quest? I don't know. Welcome in, friend. I hope you're doing well. It is. There's a lot of knocked out bugs, yeah. Hell yeah, it is. We are doing some bug catching for the Poincest Ladybug today, which is this one. We are trying to get one of those plushes of these. Honestly, same. Honestly, same. Like, if someone asked me how I am, I'd be like, I'm doing okay. And then I'm like, that's a load of bullshit. Like, I'm not vibing, you know? And I'm sorry you're just surviving at the moment. Very much relate. But, I hope it improves for you soon. Yeah, I'm going to just focus on a couple of these ones, because these ones can also give us a plush, which we've already got one today. Despite it not being the focus, which is kind of cool. Like, just moth ASMR. I hope you can hear that, but it's just like, for a second it was all so quiet, and it's just like, moths. The little flutters. Oh, I know, I'm so sorry to hear that. I'm really, really sorry to hear about your grandmother. I hope they're doing okay. And having no water is, geez, that's awful. I hope and presume that someone is like working on it. Hopefully, but that sounds really, really horrendous, to be honest. We only recently, well, yeah, kind of semi-recently, we didn't have access to, like, water and stuff, like, properly upstairs because there was a leak into the electrics downstairs, but it was only a few days, thankfully. They could get someone out. It's just the noises of these little moths are so funny to me. Just like the little skittle, skittle, skittle. You don't really hear them sometimes. Oh, I'm so sorry. I wish landlord issues and getting landlords to do stuff wasn't such a prevalent issue, but it seems to be freaking everywhere. Like, there's always some story of someone where landlords have just been shit, and I hate that. Absolutely hate it. Haven't seen one in a while, actually. I have not seen one of the friends that we are looking for in a while. But we did have a good spout of maybe a couple of them quite close. Yeah, 100%, 100%. That's the thing. That's the thing. It's like, when you pay rent, or, you know, if you own your own place, or whatever it might be and stuff, or, you know, it's like you expect there's a few things, obviously, that are just like the defaults and the basics that you have. And when you don't have those, it's like it has a really, like, people will always be like, oh, you know, first world problem or whatever, like, there's a load of places that don't have that. And it's like, of course there is. Of course there is. But again, it doesn't mitigate the fact that if you have to go without that, it's still hard for you as well, you know? And obviously we live in a very privileged society where access to water is much, much better than it is in other places, but still not having it is shit, and difficult to manage. You know, it just is, you know? It's a very peaceful place to bug catch, actually. There's not a lot of foot traffic, because not a lot of people run through here, like, all the time. You know, like, some places it's very much footfall, like, there's a lot of traffic always coming in and out. But I feel like here it's not really like that, because it's a big field, but it's kind of nice vibes. It's chill. I don't know how it was going to, well, to be fair, I think maybe it might have been busier when the update first dropped, but whenever there's a new plush out, and it's something that you can kind of do together, like bug catching, I always expect it to be, like, super duper busy. And it's like, I've seen that with a lot of them where, with like the Duskwing one and stuff, there's been like multiple like lures really close together and stuff, just because obviously everyone is trying and doing their best to get the new plushies and stuff like that. But this one has, again, this update's not been out very long at all. I think it dropped last week on Tuesday, I think, yeah. So it's not been out very long, but I imagine more people were out when it first dropped getting the plushies. But we've got the Shimmerfly one, which is one of the new ones, and we're just trying for this one. Wow, this one's really difficult to get. I was like, oh, vibes, but I think this is the uncommon one. I think, is it? Yeah, the Garden Mantis, yeah. Which we haven't seen loads of. We've seen some of, but not... okay, lies. Now we're seeing loads of them. Literally, as I said that, I'm like crying. There's like 2 here. I'm like, okay, another one, thank you, and another one, thank you. I guess up until that point, there hadn't been that many, but now I'm like, okay, there is absolutely blooming loads. That's absolute jail. Really showed me up there. Thank you for that. Okay, but I think this is a nice area. This time of night isn't the best visibility-wise. I think the early evening is best, because it's kind of like a bit more like warm toned, I suppose, which is good for visibility, I think, to see. Sometimes it gets a little bit overexposed in Palia, to be honest. I actually don't know if Palia is a game that you can put game filters on, because, you know, there's some... It's like I use on Stardew Valley, there's like a reshader, and I wonder if anyone does that for Palia, and if it's even compatible. Because sometimes it feels like it is, like, you can tweak the settings in the settings themselves, but again, sometimes I feel like, and what I absolutely can't cope with is, why is the screenshot quality horrendous? Like, I can't understand how the game itself can be in a certain resolution, but the screenshot quality is so poor. And it just means anything you take in-game, whether it's a screenshot with like F12 for Steam, or you actually take it with the in-game camera, both of them are equally as terrible. And it just like kills the quality of it, and really difficult to, you know, get any of the quality back, really. Like, for like my YouTube VODs and stuff, like, I, you know, make thumbnails usually out of them and stuff like that, but I have to, like, it's really hard balancing, you know, trying to improve the quality without it looking kind of all icky, you know, because like with anything, if you increase sharpness and stuff or kind of mess around with anything, it can kind of look a little bit even worse, a little bit more pixelated, and I don't want that. But you kind of just honestly like have to just do what you can do with it to try and get it like semi decent. That's what I do anyway. I just can't understand why it's like that. Like, this game has been in beta for like so long now that I'm like, why? We really need to fix the quality of screenshots, because like screenshots are what people use to like advertise your game as well. Like, so that's what you'll see online, you know, like people advertising, being like, oh, I played some Palia today, this is my house, and there's a screenshot. And if they're seeing like these ass quality ones, like, you're like, it's not a great advert. And at first they might think, oh, it's just maybe the person like taking it on their, you know, it might just be someone's system or something. But it's like, no, actually, it's terrible for everyone, regardless of your system. It's bad for everyone. And I can't understand that. It's the little things like this that I can't understand why haven't been fixed and sorted yet. Like, I understand, are there bigger fish to fry? Maybe, but like, I don't know, to me it doesn't make sense. Like, it doesn't make sense why they can't fix things like that, you know? I just don't know. Oh my god, friend shape. Haven't had one. Oh, lies, there's one here. Oh my god, whoa. I forgot I didn't have my smoke thing, I think it ran out. Oh, wow, that was a quick one. Only needed like 2 hits or something. Didn't expect that. There we go. Got it back now. Literally, as I was saying that, it spawned in. That's kind of wild, huh? Oh, the shimmer. Oh, because it's a star one. But I think it just irks me sometimes when it's like, surely these things could be fixed. I don't know the behind the scenes of it, but I'm like, genuinely, have we not been begging for so long? Like, I'm glad they're finally allowing us to do like emotes and stuff, like in photo mode when you press K, because previously they weren't allowing that. I might as well just do this now as well. But they haven't improved any of the quality at all, so I'm like, it's really difficult to capture anything, you know? Like, people are saying that the best way to get screenshots is to literally use like Windows screenshot, and it's like, when you're in a game doing something quick, especially, like, you don't want to have to think about that, do you know what I mean? Like, a little bit difficult, you know, to be suddenly being like, you know, oh, I want to quickly take a screenshot, I need to get the screenshot thing up. And obviously, like, there's other programs as well, like if you have like, what is it, like the Nivea game bar or whatever, you can use F5. Does that work? I'm gonna do an F5 one to just see. I think it does. Yeah, it does. But I'm not entirely sure how much that compresses quality, to be fair, because it's not an in-game native one. Obviously, in-game ones are... I mean, I say that, Subnautica's also not great, but it's whatever, really, you know? But it's like, with something like Palia, it's like, I don't know, like, the details really matter. And to be fair, the Subnautica ones are not that bad, actually. Like, because there's good light sources and stuff, so, but... I just think for games, that should be more of a priority, maybe, because, again, it's like, people will advertise your game kind of like that, you know? Yay. There we go, there we go. Grab that real quick. Get the Shimmerfly. I can't believe we got a Shimmerfly plushie, like literally almost instantly. Like, that's just absolutely wild to me. I can't remember if I took my medication or not. Why? I was thinking about it. Oh, I can't remember if I took it or not. God damn it. I forgot to decant it into my things. It's just on the thing. I'm like, oh, I can't remember if I took it. Damn it. Actually, don't know. I might just have to take... I don't know, actually. Can't really take a gamble and take 2. Oh, man. Why am I the way I am? I swear I was thinking about it when I went to the bathroom and I was like, I need to take my medication. I was doing it on my hands, like how long it'll be. And then I don't think I took it. I'm pretty confident I didn't take it. It's a little bit hard for me to tell sometimes because it drops my heart rate really far down, but at the moment my heart isn't really doing anything. So I've no idea. But I could have sworn that I didn't take it. I remember sitting down and just instantly going, okay, guys, I'm back. And then I don't remember taking my medication. I didn't take it. I'm going to take it now. Hold on. I'm going to say I didn't take it. I'm like 90% confident I didn't take it. It wouldn't kill me to take 2. My heart rate will be incredibly low. I'm like sobbing. Oh, there's another person over there doing theirs. That's the first time we've seen that. Should we go gate crash? Listen, it wouldn't really be gate crash. Wait, why is there a bug over here that we've hit? Wait. Oh, is someone doing a method? Wait, what is this here for? Have they just left? I'm confused. Are they doing something here? What is this? Are they doing something here? Are they I don't know what they're doing. I'm like, is this meant to be, are they doing a method? Like, is this the milkshake method? Are they trying to like force something? I can't pick this one up though, so I don't know if they're trying to do a method, but they can't really do a method if there's not another one here, can they? So like, if they were going to place another one down, that's valid, but if they haven't, then they haven't. I guess I'll just hang around until at least this one is done, I suppose? I just was confused. I was like, oh, I didn't expect there would be no one here. That was like really odd for me. I was like, huh? I don't know. So I was wondering if they were doing a method, but they've not placed another one down, have they? Just checking. No, they haven't placed another one down, so who knows what happened there? Maybe someone started it and they were like, shit, my bug bag is, like, you know, non-existent. I've done that before. I was like, I put it down and I was like, instantly had to leave, and I was like, lol. I was like, oh my god, what? Oh god, now we're absolutely full. Now we're absolutely full, but that is tea, honestly. It was gonna happen. It was gonna happen eventually. See, this one's finished now, so that's tea. Have I got any clay? No, but I've got space for it, so that's okay. So we should do that. I'm just gonna check how long I've been streaming for, because I have no idea. It's only 1 hour and 40. Jesus, I thought I'd been streaming for like 2 and a bit hours. Don't know where I got that idea from, because it's an absolute lie. There's a bug here. Where is this? Oh, is it? Wait, what? Oh, it must be one of those annoying ones that gets stuck. That's okay. I'm not gonna fret too much about it. Tea. Tea. We vibing. What time is it? It's like 3. Okay, cool. IRL, I should point out, not in-game. In-game is like almost 1:15 in the morning. But, oh wow, there's loads of this. So I'm going to grab this clay while I can. I think clay stacks up to 100, so we can get a good amount before. But I don't think we'd get 100 anyway, because there's only a few you get off these, you know? Nice. See if there's any more around here. I was tempted to put a buzzy jar on just as we go round, so if one randomly appears, but I'm like, that feels like a bad use of it. You know, it feels like a bad use of it, so I'm like, maybe we won't do that. You are kidding. It's right here? That was almost like silly, to be honest. Like, that was almost silly, the fact that was just there. like that was almost genuine. That was comical, because I was like, we were just talking about, oh, I should have a buzzy jar on to see if there's any randoms around here. And then just like walked out in front of us. I'm like, sorry? I'm like on the guard now. Just in case there's any more of them. I'm like, oh my gosh. I think I'm gonna like loop around the lake, because sometimes there is, yes, there's some clay. For a long time, I could not find clay, because I thought this was copper. When I first started, I thought it was copper, because it looks slightly shiny, I didn't realise. I was like, where is it? But clay, there's usually always good. Yeah, they really did. They were like, hello. I was like, what? It was genuinely kind of a very, like, eerie timing, that, to be fair, right? I was like, hold on a minute. I think there's not... See, for some reason, there seems to be always, like, way more on that side. I don't know if it's just today, but I've always seemed to get more clay on that side. Sadly not. We have a grand total of 15 of them, though, so listen. There's that. I don't think... The only other place that there's clay is, like, just through here. Like, across this little bit. We'll just check if there is any. How many have we... Yeah, so we've got 55, but I'm like, I'll just check. Because we might as well since we're here. But down in this little alcovey bit here, whatever... This area, sometimes it's not always, it's not a guarantee, but there is sometimes, don't think there's any today though, but there could have been, so I think worth having a look still, worth having a look, but alas, not today, not today. Not today. I feel like I might, should I go? I probably should go look at the bundles. So I've pressed, well, since we're here, we'll eat it there. I can't remember what the bundles are for this one, actually. And if I have any more things to pop in. I will at one point do more dedicated hunting towards getting the bundle stuff, but at the moment I'm just like, it's only just updated, so it should be fine. I didn't finish the ones last time either, but I can't remember what I was missing from last time. I think some of them were food items and I couldn't be flipping bothered. Like, I just couldn't be bothered. Yeah, valid, honestly. Yeah. I just approaching from a slightly different angle really throws my brain out. I was like, where am I off to? Like, where am I going? But yeah, I did not finish off. This one can be what on earth is candied coconuts? Oh, I do have that recipe. I do have that recipe. Some of these are actually not too bad, to be fair. The cooking ones are the ones I despise the most. We need some of these night shadow ones. That should be easy to do. And then these ones... Milk I can get... Oh, you know what? I probably could actually do this milk right now, I bet. Because, like, I could get that from my Ormus. Like, no problem whatsoever. I think that's what we might even do. I think we might even just go... I'm going to sell these here for instant money. Just for no other reason other just instant gratification, really. But I do want to do ranching real quick, I think. Because I don't think I've done any ranching weeklies this week. And I would like to get them done... Just selling we'll keep those, but everything else I will sell. I'm not going to blooming use it. I know, I just can't be bothered. It's like when they ask for like 25 of them, I'm like, you've got to be joking. I'm like, no. I'm like, no, it's not happening. I hate cooking at the best of times. So I'm like, listen, if I have to cook that much, I'm like, no, please, please, please. Like, I know, I can't do it. I can't do it. I hate it. I'll just check in here actually, because I have been trying to check a bit more for decor because I'm I find it really hard to keep track of some of the decor. So when I do eventually go back to decorating my house more, I just lose track of recipes. So I often will come in here to be like, it'll be easier for me to just like buy things. Like for example, these candles I might actually buy because these are, and the bottle too, because they're good like clutter pieces. But like if I buy them, they'll be in my inventory as the items. But if not, I'm probably going to forget them when I'm looking in the crafting. Like, I just know myself that I'll probably end up forgetting them, so I'm like, lol. I'm like, you know what, while we're there, I've learned that I should just do the things, you know, while I'm there. So I do check. I haven't been really checking the underground, though, actually. Yeah, I'm like, the list is just too much. The list is too much. I'm just like, there's just too many. And it's like, I don't want to be sat, especially with the cooking stuff, right? I don't want to be sat, like, half an hour cooking all these recipes. Because I'm like, I can't keep the focus for that long. I'll make 2 of them and then realise how awful it is. And then be like, well, sod, like, I can't be bothered, do you know what I mean? Like, I don't care anymore. Like, that's more likely what will happen with me. So instead, I just don't bother starting, really. And I think it's the same with recipes, like, with the stuff I've just said, like, I will very much sometimes just, if I have the actual item, then I'm more likely to do it. If I have to, like, think about what I need for the item too, I'm like, help! I know my pink pony. This is my friend. This is Twilight Sparkle. We also have Twilight Sparkle the second as well. We have ones also that are blue as well. But I'm still concerned what happened to, like, Sparkly Bluey, because I could have sworn I had one. But I did get a blue one as well. I got one that's, I think it's Cornflower Blue. Via a cosmetic cookie. And then I bred it to see if we could get other ones and stuff. I'm wondering if we have any... I feel like we probably do have some older animals now. Oh my... Wow. Do these all have... Some of them have good value biscuits, at least. No! Twilight Sparkle! No, no, that's my pony. I don't want to retire them or anything. I think I do actually have, to be fair, I have a cookie. I have a cookie that I can do that will give them the vibe. So any of them that already have the good value biscuit, I'm just going to donate because I'd rather get the biscuits from them. Yeah, you do as well. Shiny hearts, question mark? No. If they don't, then I will go and see if I've got one to give them. I was, like, I only locked in because I was really obsessed about getting the pink horse, and then I kind of locked out again, basically. I was really good at consistently keeping up with it, and then it just, like, faded. There's one of these which allows your horse to go back to being a baby, but I can't remember which one it is. Oh, here we go. Divine Donut. Venerated animal becomes a baby again, but it maintains all of its traits. But I guess you could then do that and then insta-grow it, I think. Okay, and then I need the value biscuits as well for any of the venerated ones, which are... Oh my god, I always forget which ones are which. These are the worst breed ones. I think... Is it these? No, it's the moons. I don't really have any of them. I only have like 2, so we move. The pink I got by accident. I just bred 2 horses together. I think the baby was actually like hearts. And then I came around the corner on stream, and I looked and I was like, that's a pink horse, because some of them will gain traits when they grow up a little bit from being an absolute baby. There's a little symbol above it that looks kind of like the DNA, like spiral, so they get the traits, and it gained the pink trait, and I was like, what the fuck? I was like, what is the chances even? Okay, I feel really bad because I have not literally been here in ages. I'm so sorry, everyone. I literally haven't been. Everyone's probably hungry as shit. I can't imagine. It's been a minute, guys. I'm so sorry. I need to also... Wait, is this one of the venerated ones? Yes. Okay, so you also get a bonus one because I'm going to donate you. I'm so sorry, but you can either retire or you can donate, but the retiring ones cost... You have to, like, use your coins to do it, which is a bit harsh, I think. Oh, this tiger's also venerated as well. So you have to give up some of your, like, medals to do it. And I'm like, I don't want one that. I know, it's cute, right? It's cute, right? I do very, very much like the wool bunnies. They are very cute. I kind of want more of them to see if I can get some different colors. Like, I think they're very, very cute. They're just like silly little friends. Oh, yes, that's it. I was like, there is something where you can do it for free. Yeah, if they're venerated, which is like the last life, like the last point in their life cycle, yeah, you can donate them. Not donate them, Jesus. You can, sorry, get them, you can retire them for free. So it means you just don't have to donate them anywhere, so you can still keep them. And I think there's a way you can like restore them as well. So this is Twilight Sparkle, so this is our original, this is our pretty horse. So we need to make it a baby. Oh, you can't insta-grow it. Oh, you can. Oh, whoa. Oh, you reincarnate. I'm not really sure what you say about reincarnated animals, to be honest. What do you mean by reincarnated? I mean, we just made it a baby again, but... It said it was meant to be a baby, but now it's gone to young adult, which I think is... No, that's because I fed it the cookie, I think. So that's okay. But yeah, this is Twilight Sparkle, back from back from being venerated, is now a sprightly young horse again. Oh, the bunny ones? I think it's as you go up the levels. I believe the wool bunny is as you go up the ranching levels. So when you hit different ranching milestones, Delilah will turn up at your farm and be like, oh, you can now do this animal, or you can do this animal. So, like, you start off with a few, and then, like, oh, this is my favorite one. Look at this Ferris. It's got spots. Look at it. Cute friend. I really, really hate how you have to pay. Oh my god, are you hungry? Oh my god, I'm crying. That's the first time I've ever seen that, the animation of that. I'm so sorry, sweet baby. I probably didn't bring enough food, honestly. I know, it was so cute. I really love the Ferrises because, like, regardless if they're a baby or not, they just come with the backpack and it just sends me. I think that's all of them fed in this one. But yeah, so in here, in the store, you start off with a few, and then the wool bunny, I can't remember what level did I get to for the wool bunny. I don't know now. I wish I knew. But you start unlocking new animals as you go down. Some of them are already there, but they're just more expensive, and they'll say, like, oh, level this or whatever once you get there. But But I can't remember which level I got to. I'm on 33 at the minute now, so it could have honestly been 30, or I don't know. Gosh, we have like a lot of treat pack. Oh my god, we have so much stuff. Not a lot of storage, but like it's not bad. So that's okay. I'll keep the seeds and I'll keep those and the salt as well. But everything else I'll probably... I wish there was a way you could sell stuff here, actually. Like that would be tea. I want to see what the legendary one is. Immaculate Confection. Oh, sick. That is a good one, actually. So basically, you can essentially do a little baby Jesus situation in which, like, you can just create a baby from one of your other animals. So say if there's an animal that you really, really like and you kind of almost want to just, like, recreate. I think it'll basically, you know, you can make it so if you take trait cookies and stuff, it'll recreate the traits on the baby. Like, you know, the baby will have the same traits. So say if you really like a horse and you want to have one very similar, then you can do this. Yeah, they really went there. They really said, yeah, we're going to go there, which I think is really funny as shit. What else do we get? Instagrow and go next. Okay, listen. I never, from these bags, I don't really ever seem to get the cosmetic one. You would get that from, like, the rare bag, I think. But you do get ones like this, the trait tree. These are only functional traits, though. Go next just means if they've already bred, they can go again. Yeah, that we're going to have to start putting stuff away. I mean, I think, to be fair, I'm just going to have to start putting, like, I don't want that stuff, but I'm like, listen. And we'll go visit everyone else. Hold on, now I'm thinking about it. Let me just go donate the ones that I'm meant to, because that'll free up space as well, because I might buy some more animals while we're here. So if you go into Venerated, so I think it was Shiny Boo and Tiger. So yeah, Retire is free, or you can do it where you donate and you get treats for them. They're not the best when you only have a good value one, to be fair. Predictable, fast to grow, that's actually pretty good. Nice. I keep doing it, I keep doing it. I kind of wanted to get more Ferrises. Oh, and actually, to be fair, let's buy 2 more wool bunnies, because the thing is, like, I've just had to... One of them has just been donated, so that's one gone. So I'm like, well, we'll get some more. We'll get some more. I don't think there's anything... There'll just be wool bunnies in here now, I think, because this is kind of like the baby area. One thing they do is they just, like, flop on the floor for, like, absolutely no reason, which I absolutely love. Like, oh, this one's got heart. Wait, this one's got hearts by default. Should we call it, like, Lovey? That's cute. Look, it's got hearts. When you get them, you have no control over what you get, like, straight off the bat. I'm also really annoyed my screenshots are not working in Steam, so I can't do F12. I don't know why it's not doing that. Who knows? Who knows? But there we go. We got a little friend, and then where is our other buddy? Here you are. And you haven't got this one. This is what it looks like without any traits, at all. Oh, I didn't mean to actually just call it Wool Bunny, but I kind of don't want to waste, like, if you don't name them, if you can set them as just the name of the animal. And I feel a bit bad now, but I feel like we could probably breed. Yeah, we can't do Ferris because it is. Oh no, there is 2 Ferrises. Oh, we'll try that. Oh, we got Seal Point again! Yay! And polka dots. Ah, little bestie. So, oh, look at the purple eyes. Let's call you Lilac then, since you have purple eyes. Ah, cute bestie. I'm really running out of food, so you're gonna have some of my food. Kind of forgot that everyone was gonna be very, 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 very hungry. And then we'll go down to our next paddock, which probably is chock-a-block, to be honest. Like, yeah. See, there's 3 Blueies in here. Oh no, there's Bluey plain, but I don't know what happened to Sparkly Bluey. I could have sworn that I had one, but now I'm thinking like, oh, I guess not. I'll put in as many of these as I can. Why is that just doing it one by one? There we go. Right. These are some more ponies. Chestnuts. And Chestnut has got paint as well as Chestnut, so kind of like the splodge kind of. Chestnut is venerated as well, actually, but I don't think I have any more of the, God, I'm going to have to feed my own food. No, I have to because none of them have any food. So it's like, I can't really. Also, they've patched this out. So they patched it in, sorry. When you had Stripes and Sparkly, I don't think the Stripes usually extended to the Or not even sparkly, just I think the stripes didn't extend to the mane. But it looks like they do now, so interesting. And then we have Wino Traits is like my disappointment horse, as in it just has no cosmetic traits and it hasn't adopted any or like nothing. So I just called it Wino Traits. A little bit bad about that, to be honest. And then this is Hearts Bluey. So this is the original Bluey. I got this one. I was like absolutely feral. I'd love to get it shiny as well because I have no idea what happened to my... I swear I had one that was shiny with a shiny mane, but all of these ones don't either. This one's just stripy. See, on this one, the stripes don't go down the mane. So maybe it's only if you have a shiny one as well. Like the shiny trait as well, potentially. Unsure. And then we have Chestnut, but a stripy version. I'm literally having to burn through my own food for this. And I'm not even getting that much from this because, like, you have to have focus. And for the focus, you have to have, like, had food yourself, you know what I mean? It's very sad. Because I'm having to feed all of my sort of food. Okay, who hasn't eaten? All right, you've got plain Bluey. A lot of them I just call names that make sense to me because it's really helpful. Because if I name them like their traits that they have, per se, I find it really much easier. Oh, still need to do Bundle of Joy, so we're going to actually have to breed way more. And then... Oh god, there's stuff popping off over here as well. Sob. I forgot, I think I went feral and bought loads of chickens. Maybe 2. Oh, this is... Oh, wait. Who are you? I don't know who you are. I don't know who you are, actually. I just don't know who you are. Yeah, I got 2 peckies as well. This one came with nothing. Default. So we might end up... Because I would like to actually start experimenting. Now that I have a pink horse, I wanted to start experimenting with trying to get, like, pink other animals and things, you know? I did have a pink bumble at one point, but we don't have the bumble anymore. Jesus, this is my last thing? I haven't got any more food? No cosmetics, you're going to have to go without any food. Because I literally haven't got any. Ah! Feel bad. You're very, very hungry, but I genuinely might donate you because I was leaving it in case it gained cosmetics, but it flipping didn't, and I was like, oh, good. Actually, hold on. There may be... Surely I have something in here that they can have. Because you can technically feed them anything from here as well. Is there anything I have, like, loads of that they would... I have... Actually, what happened to all the milk? I almost didn't produce any milk then. That's wild. You had these bean burgers. Wait, are these really good? And what are the 800 focus points? Hell to the nah. You're not getting one of them. Oh, damn. I don't think I can feed them eggs. Oh, no. I have to feed them something. Oh, no. Wait, what have I got? Oh, fish stew. That's fine. Yeah, we can do fish stew. It's not star quality either, but I'm like, I feel really bad. I'm like, I feel so sad not feeding them anything. They're on 0 as well, so it's like, they really, really need food. But I'm like, listen, I don't have anything for you. Okay, there we go. And then was it this other one over here was no foodie either. To be fair, no cosmetics. I don't know why I'm feeding you. I'm actually not going to feed you because you'll get fed wherever you're going to be donated to. Because I'm just going to sell that one and donate because I kept it and said it was no cosmetics because I was like, oh, it might gain cosmetics and it didn't. And I was like, oh, I'm like, is there much point in keeping you now? Probably not. It won't probably get anything. Oh, to be fair, we got a rare one. That's pretty good. Like, I'm pretty happy with that, actually. Fanciest breed, and then we have 2 of these. Predictability cookie. And a good thing is the cookies do not take up room in your inventory, which is genuinely the biggest blessing ever, because otherwise we'd be so screwed. Because we have literally no space. Technically we need to breed 2 more friends. So we need to do breeding twice more. We should have space, though, which is good. We should have space for that to happen. Let's see what we're working with here. Yeah, we only have 1 of these, so we can't do that. Actually, we could breed the 2 peckies together. Cool. No cosmetics. I was really hoping they might do. Sometimes they will gain them. Like, I'm just going to call you Pecky, actually. I'll give you the fish stew. We'll give you the fish stew, fine. Who else? What else can we do? I don't know. Can Rolo and Little... Oh, Sparkly, wait. Oh, it was already Sparkly. Oh, so it's kind of the same again. Sparkly, but also Obsidian. I'm just going to save it as Rolly, because then I'll know that, yeah, you can't have any food, but you do have food, so it's okay. Like, you're not on 0, which is good. That is very good, because I'm like, listen. But I think what we'll do, friends, is we'll head back to the plot now. And sell all this crap that we don't need. Yay. Successful ranching. Had to donate quite a lot of animals that were venerated, but it does happen. It does happen. It does happen. And I am, like, empathetic in general, but in games especially, like, I really struggle to, like, get rid of things and things, so I always hate so much. Like, when, you know, something like that happens, and you're like, why? I don't know what to do for a screenshot, because nothing happened. But we did have a screenshot at the beginning, so that's tea, actually. Yeah, it is good. I like that. I like the fact that there is an option. Yeah, I don't know what to do for a screenshot. I'm usually not, like, I'm usually... Oh, none of these would have saved, so I can't even check them, because there's no space. They save on the actual Oh my god. They save on the actual PC. Maybe what we'll do is I'll just quickly go and get a screenshot at the farm. I know it sounds really silly, but I'm like, listen, I need something for my YouTube thumbnail. I wonder if I can just sit on this bridge, actually. Would this look tea? If I just sat on the bridge. I don't know if it's going to be a really... So far away, though, and these I'm going to have to take these glasses off, but these glasses are very cute, but they reflect the sun so badly, so if you're in the wrong direction, like, you can't see out of them. Do you know what I mean? Oh, damn it! And there's not a wardrobe here, so I can't just take them off. Ah, I need to find a place that I can actually take a semi-screenshot where you can actually see, because up until this point, like, do you see what I mean? It just, the sun covers them, so it makes a screenshot absolutely impossible. You can do one here, it's kind of a boring screenshot, though. I kind of wanted a bit more of the actual, like, farm in the background. Oh, this isn't too bad. It's very, very dark, but I'm sure in post I'll be able to do it. See, now it's... There we go. You see what I mean? It's like you have to... Wow, my eyes look slightly... It looks slightly unhinged there. I'm going to take a really close-up one as well. You can't really see the eyes, but... I think this is okay. I wonder if I might take one of the landscape too, actually. Wow, it's really, really zoomed... Oh, that's zoomed out. Oh, it's... Yeah, that's like really... I never really consider how beveled it is. But I might just take one of the landscape too. We'll clean it up in post. I literally was saying that to myself when I was doing a blind box unboxing the other day, and I was like, oh, I'll just edit this out, because it was me, like, absolutely failing to try and open it. Because I edit them now and I don't just upload, like, the whole thing. I was like, I'll just edit that. Like, I'll just edit that afterwards. Oh. Okay, well, I mean, good timing, it kicked me out, I guess. Let's quit out of failure, friends. Ugh. All right, and let's go on to stream is ending. We love to see it. We love to see it in a big way. And I think what we're gonna do is we are gonna be real brave today and raid out. I've been pretty good at raiding out actually of late. I'm not always able to. It stresses me out a little bit sometimes. But I think it's vibes. I think it's vibes. Okay, I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna go over to Smilky. Smilky is doing some art at the moment, and I haven't got to raid Smilky in ages, and I'm like, I think that would be a nice chill vibe for us to go over. Smilky is a lovely streamer. They're a very, very talented artist as well. I love their stuff so much. It's so cute. So we're gonna start out this raid now, friends, and go and say hi to them. But yes, thank you so much everyone for being here. I appreciate it. This is my Discord and my socials. And these are the raid messages. So the top one is for... no, lies. That's a lie. The top one is for subbies, and the bottom one is for everybody else. So just make sure you copy the one that is for you. I don't know when the hell I'll be back. I'll be honest. I'm just taking it one step at a time, one day at a time. But honestly, like, thank you from the bottom of my heart for anyone wanting to come and hang out today. I have been having a pretty terrible couple of days, and I've been really, really struggling with my anxiety and my panic disorder stuff. I've been feeling very, very dissociated. I still do. Like, I'm going to come off stream and be like, oh, because I feel very, very dissociated, but I know that I am strong and I can do it. It's not going to be forever. It's just I don't know, my body just being my body or something for whatever reason. And although it's shitty as hell and I don't like feeling like that, I appreciate this community so much for giving me grace to speak about it very openly, but also, you know, have it as like a distraction and, you know, hype me up and encourage me when I don't really feel like doing it and stuff like that. So yeah, thank you so much. And I will see you guys maybe Thursday, but we will just see. But thank you so much for being here, and I will catch you sometime this week. Goodbye.